edition, the 20th season of The Bachelorette, the Men Tell All. And Charity, I just gotta tell you, you have been an absolutely amazing Bachelorette.
Thank you.
Just so much class, so much grace, and you're so deserving. And you know, before we let you go, in celebration of this great 20th season, I've got a few friends here that think just as highly of you as I do, and they may know a little something about everything you've been going through.
Okay.
All right, everybody, please welcome former Bachelorettes, Trista Sutter, Desiree Siegfried, and DeAnna Pappas. Hey! So good seeing you. How are you? Great. Awesome. How's it going? You look great seeing you.
We're gonna sit on the couch.
That's all right.
How cool is this, by the way, to have them here?
I'm like trying to keep it cool right now because these are like, no, for real, these are like OGs. And it's like, especially Trista, like I would not be here without you, like seriously.
They all are such superstars, obviously. And look, I know the three of you don't need any introduction, but here's just a little reminder of why these queens are,
I don't want to cry.
Queens.
I'm so excited. I am the Bachelorette. Even though I did not meet, my Prince Charming on the Bachelorette, I truly believe at that point in my life, that is where I was supposed to be. The show ultimately led me to my two children, Addison and Austin. I'm the happiest woman in the world.
Will you marry me?
Yes. 1,000 times. I want to go home and cry.
It is out of love and affection for Trista and Ryan. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Will you please kiss your bride?
We will be celebrating 20 years
Oh my God,
in December.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing.
That's incredible. Aw, look at my...
Here's a picture of you and your family. There's Ryan and the kids.
I mean, Max just turned 16 years old yesterday. I have a
happy
16-year-old. But life is really good. It's really hard to believe that we were at the start of all of this. And to think that this would be where we are now is... it is insane.
Des, what about you? What's the latest and greatest?
I mean, our life is so normal and it's adventurous with two little boys running around. Looking back at the proposal and stuff, I feel so far removed, but it's such a vital point in our story and in our journey. So when the boys are ready to find out how Mommy and Daddy met, I'm gonna have to call you.
DeAnna, what about you? Catch us up.
Golly, where do I begin? I'm in a bit of a transitional phase and finding myself again. I always knew I was pretty strong, but I have learned just how resilient I truly am. And I'm single. I'm single. Thank you.
She's single. Let's get her a man.
If you guys plan to do a golden bachelorette, just call me. Just call me.
We have a long way off to go. And Charity, this is such a cool opportunity in a moment, obviously, having all of this wisdom here, of having been the Bachelorettes before. Do you have any questions for the
So
three
many,
of
but
them?
I like, and we start with you, Trista. Obviously, you have remained with your person, and that gives me so much inspiration and hope. So with that, what would be your advice for just like, like making it, work in a long-lasting, like healthy marriage?
I will say that we're not perfect, like everybody, but forgiveness. I've said this a lot because you're having a really bad day and you say something that maybe you regret or whatever. Just the little forgivenesses throughout the day.
You have to choose to prioritize the relationship because there is so much pressure and there's so many opinions.
Especially unwanted opinions.
Obviously, social media is so much more like heavier in this day and age. People give unwarranted comments. How do you navigate that space of just like the critics and, you know, the pressure that it places on your relationship.
You have to remember who you are at your core. There will always be people who are not on your ride.
That's correct.
There will be people who try to break you down. There will be people who try to tell you you are not worthy. And I encourage you to remember you are all of those things.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you can only control you.
That's right.
And I believe in this season, you've done a really good job of being you and standing up for who you are and what you believe in and using your voice. And I encourage you to still do that. Don't lose that. Don't let people take that from you.
You're doing incredible.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Great girl.
I have always said that I feel very maternal towards everyone on the show, just because I'm the old gal, the OG. But I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You really are just so classy and so respectful, and I think you're doing an incredible job.
I also just love, like, you're able to give us insight into what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and I think it's really beautiful and it's fun to watch.
Very true to your feelings. You spoke your mind and you are strong.
I agree. Couldn't agree more.
Ooh, I didn't know we were going to church today. I love this.
It really, really is such great advice. And I think it's so cool having former bachelorettes come back and support our current bachelorette. It's something that's really empowering. It's really,
It's
really,
a
really
tight
great to
group
see.
of people.
It is.
We
It
are
really
each
is.
other's biggest supporters.
We are family.
are.
We are family.
Well, Trista, Des, DeAnna, thank you so much for being here. Let's hear it for our 3 former bachelorettes, everyone. And also, Charity, thank you so much for being here. It's great seeing you again. Thank you for facing all of your former boyfriends. And we're going to see you back here next week. We see how your journey unfolds. It's going to be fun. Let's hear it again for Charity, everybody.